Hey guys, welcome back, and I guess welcome to my first haul video of 2023. Hope everybody had a great Christmas holiday and a happy New Year. Uh, I thought since I got a few books in, I'd show what I had. I just posted another video featuring a book called Bane of the Werewolf uh, by our friend, Rob Brown. And if you want to go check that out and see what you think about that. Uh, but for Christmas, I'd gotten some gift certificates from mycomicshop.com. And usually, those would have burned a hole in my pocket and I would have, spent them the next day, but I actually held off a little while. So, but I actually got those books in the other day, and I'll just show you what I got. A lot of stuff that I wanted and or needed. This first one, now not sure what the number is. I'll have to find out. And this book kind of goes along with some of the stuff we've been talking about on the Comic Book Memories live stream with Dr. Silver Age. Okay. All right. So, this first book we have is Woodpecker, number 139. Now, the only reason this is of note, to me anyway, is that when Rod and I were talking about our first comic books, or the comic books that got us into collecting, I kind of mentioned my folks had went out and bought me 3 comics, and it's right after I had some oral surgery, so I was kind of laid up and just kind of sitting on the couch, couldn't do anything. So they asked me if you wanted some funny books. I'm sure. So the ones they got me were the Superboy 205 and the Justice League 114. And there was also another book, and fuzzy memory here, so I knew it was either a Woody Woodpecker or a Pink Panther, which was 2 of my favorite cartoons, and they knew that. So I found out what month, all those books came out in, and I went to DCindexes.com. I think Mike's Amazing World of Comics. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been on there. But I found out that, this was the Woody Woodpecker book, and I'd already shown like a Pink Panther book maybe in one of those videos. And I said, okay, at least I know that whichever one it was, that was the 3rd book in the little stack that my folks got me started. So there you go, from October 1974. All right, these next couple books, one of my, collecting goals. I got several things going at once here. I wanted to collect all the books from the DC Explosion / Implosion from 1978, and there was 3 months where all the books that weren't already dollar-sized books went up to 50 cents and 44 pages. So I've been trying to collect all those, and with these 2 books I'm going to show, I'm 2 books away from having all those. So this first one was actually one of the dollar books, 68 pages, GI Combat number 210, with that great Joe Kubert cover. Cannot go wrong there. And the other one was Sergeant Rock, number 322, that great Kubert cover. All right. And where I just mentioned the Bane of the Werewolf video I just did by our buddy Rob, I found some more books that he did, and so I had to order them. Here's a Spider-Man holiday special from 1995. He actually did, there's 4 or 5 stories in here, and he actually did one of the stories that had the Human Torch and Spider-Man in it. So I'm not sure who did that cover. Let's see. Okay, this was Adam Kubert on the cover, but he did the pencils on one of the stories in here, so that's worth checking out. And here's a couple other books. They're just like a 2-issue series that Rob did all the pencils on. From 1996 is Iron Fist, first issue. It's a great book, a lot of great artwork in this one. And issue number 2. And this is, Rob did the cover on this one, the pencils. So a lot of great detail on that one. And he told me the 2 issues of Iron Fist were originally supposed to have been in the Marvel Presents title. You know, that was an anthology title, had different features running through it, and I think it was going to be like either 6 or 8 or whatever installments. And I think on the remastering, he gets to put the titles back in because all the different stories have the title pages, and they left those out, these 2 issues. So I'm not sure if that's going to be available, but if it is, I'm going to find out because I'd really like to have him. He's been posting some of it on Facebook. So, yeah, some really great artwork by our buddy Rob. Okay, the rest of this stuff are just missing issues and a few things that I wanted to get. Trying to complete my run of Amazing Adventures from Marvel from the 70s. And I think I'm maybe 3 issues away now. Here we got issue number 35. War of the Worlds with Killraven. Some P. Craig Russell artwork. I think this might have had some Herb Trimpe on the pencils in this one. I'm a big Trimpe fan too. Here's number 33. John Romita and Craig Russell on the cover. A lot of Bronze Age sci-fi goodness in this series. Number 32. More Craig Russell on the cover. I think he did a lot of the interiors. Okay, and I got a couple earlier issues that I needed. This one, it was 2 features. Here's number 4. Black Widow and the Inhumans. I think on the interiors, Black Widow was done, art was done by Gene Colan. And, of course, the Inhumans was Jack Kirby. I think maybe this is John Buscema on the covers. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's what I remember. And here's issue 3. Some early Bronze Age goodness there. I just love these covers. There's really some great artwork in these too. Okay, over to DC, another run I'm trying to complete. There's Supergirl, number 9. And Supergirl number 2. So I think that just leaves me maybe 1 issue shy, maybe an upgrade because one of the copies I got is coverless. So, okay, and another short-lived series from DC, Hawk and Dove. There's issue number 2. That's a great Steve Ditko cover. And number 4 with artwork by Gil Kane. Gil Kane alert. Oh yeah, Micah's got that alarm. Sorry about that. But I think I just need 1 issue for that. Last 3 I was really happy to get too. This is a book I've always wanted. I was always a big fan of Twilight Zone and Outer Limits and all that great sci-fi stuff, you know, from the 60s and 70s. So here we have 4-color comics, number 1173. First appearance of Twilight Zone in the comics. And this is kind of beat up, you know, there's a piece out of the corner and it's got some other issues, but otherwise pretty cool. It's got a great painted cover on it. And the artwork inside is pretty neat too. So, first Twilight Zone. And here's another one. Kind of been getting into some of the Archie Adventure series books from the early 60s. And I've got a few of these, so I decided I'd kind of like to maybe see if I could complete a run on that. So here we have The Adventures of Jaguar, number 1. Sorry about the glare. Got these in Mylar. So it's got a little color tear on it and got a few issues on the corner, but all in all, pretty solid book. and there's some really, really fun stuff. And last but not least, everybody knows what a big Justice League fan I am. Uh, so I found a copy of Justice League #4. And this is the issue where Green Arrow joins. So I think out of the 261 issues and the 3 annuals, I'm 8 issues shy now. Of course, they're all in the first 10, so oh well. Maybe I'll get them, maybe I won't, but it's always fun. It's the hunt is always fun. So pretty cool there. All right, guys. Really fun showing that stuff. Like I said, I hadn't been on in a while. But I did want to give a shout out to everybody that's been tuning in to Comic Book Memories live stream on Saturday mornings. This is really a project Rod had in his back pocket for probably a year or two, and he asked me, to be a part of it, and so I jumped at the chance. Who didn't want to talk to comics? Anyway, like I said, he was a little bit under the weather Saturday, and he's going to be going to the doctor and having some stuff checked out. So everybody kind of keep Rod in your thoughts. But anyway, I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I hope you have a great week. And as always, onward and upward.